Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing.
Your right hand over your heart as the national anthem is sung by Scotus Senior, Mr. Mark Buman. Oh, say, can you sing by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight for the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting air, came through the night, that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Good evening, fans. You're looking live at Scotus Central Catholic's Dowd Activity Center. I'm your host, Ted Farringer. My partner in the booth tonight is the notorious Bowden Yedlichka, filling in for Nicholas Zuha. We have a great matchup for you tonight between the Scouts of David City High School and the Shamrocks of Scotus Central Catholic. Before we get started, let's get a quick preview of each team. The Scouts of David City entered today's matchup with a record of 16-8. They're currently on a 3-game winning streak with victories over Madison, Wilbur Clutonia, and most recently Columbus Lakeview in the first round of C1-7 subdistrict tournament this week. They defeated the Vikings 43-41 on Tuesday, avenging an earlier loss to Lakeview in December. David City's most notable victories this season were against 14-10 DC West, who they beat 52-29, and 16-8 Thayer Central, who they defeated 31-27. They're both listed as Division II opponents on the NSAA point system. The Scouts are the number 2 seed here in the C1-7 subdistrict matchup, 22nd in power points. For David City, they must win this game to keep their playoff hopes alive. Impact player number 23, Cameron Behrens, the freshman post, is averaging 9 points per game. Also watch out for number 22, Addison Kuhlman. The point guard is one of the most effective shooters and one of the best the Shamrocks will face this season, averaging 31% from the three-point line. So we're underway here. The Shamrocks enter today's matchup 18-5. The last 2 weeks, they defeated 12-12 Kearney Catholic, 54-36, in-town rival Lakeview, 44-32, and most recently in the first round of the subdistrict's C1-7 matchup, they beat Aurora right here at home on Tuesday, 62-32. Scotus is 12th in power points and the #1 seed in the C1-7 subdistrict tournament. But again, they must win to stay alive, so both teams fighting for their season. Impact player for the Shamrocks, as that's a missed shot there from Larkin Mahoney, but a great rebound. Keep the possession alive inside to Steffensmeyer. Foul called. Impact player for me tonight, Emma Brzezinski, averaging 2.6 steals per game. She's going to have to match up with man-to-man on David City's best shooter, Addison Kuhlman. So we'll see how that works out. The Shamrocks are 2 games away from punching their ticket to the state tournament for the first time since 2018. Let me introduce Bodin Yedlichka.
Hello.
To the crowd for the first time. Yeah, we played tennis together.
Yeah.
We're classmates. National Honor Society member.
I guess, yeah.
Yeah,
oh,
so
geez.
Great pass there.
Someone lost a guy.
Inside from Addison Rance. So what do you want to see from the Shamrocks tonight to get a victory here today?
I think big thing, just looking at the team right now, size is a huge advantage Scotus has. They only look to have 23 to be any size inside. I think rebounding like that right there is going to be huge. Haley Steffensmeyer, Joanna Rusher are going to be huge factors in this game.
Bowden's also a member of the men's basketball squad, so he's pretty much an expert. I needed someone to co-host with me, co-announce, because I'm really kind of new to basketball. So I recruited Bowden. Thank you for agreeing to do this.
I don't know if extra is the right word, but yeah.
So 2 minutes in roughly into this first quarter. Shot there from my impact player, no good. Rebounded by Joanna Rusher. She's headed the other way. Great pass there to Steffensmeyer.
Yep.
Nice finish there.
Looks like pushing the ball will be beneficial. They don't like to get back super fast.
It looks like the Shamrocks are in man to start the game. They're going to play that most of the match. Talking to Coach Ritter, he really stressed shutting down number 23 on David City, just with her ability to shoot from behind the arc. So Megan Jotty drives in there, fouled.
I'm not sure who they gave that to.
She's 74% from the free throw line. The first one is cash money.
That's right.
Quinn Van Cannon checks into the game. Sophomore for the Shamrocks. Great attendance here from the student section. This is a big game for both teams. A loss would end either team's season. Pass from Brzezinski over to Mahoney. Mahoney for three, no good. Overshot it. Out to the top. Rands with it. Now over to Andel. Out to Kuhlman. Over to Rands. Guarded by Brzezinski. Now out to Jotty. Three-pointer, no good for Andel.
That's big. Really foul.
So Emma Brzezinski's going to take the ball out here. We'll see what how turnovers are going to play a factor in this game. Because my goodness, calling some of the guys' game, turnovers are your guys' bread and butter.
Yeah, I say we commit them, but we get them pretty equally.
So during timeouts, we might talk about the Super Bowl.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe the your favorite commercial from that Sunday night. Your favorite movie. We'll talk about that.
I got to think about it.
Nick brought his top 10 list, and I knew 1 of 10, so.
Cheesy at top 10.
Yeah,
I'll get it down to 2 or 3 for you.
Okay. We'll see if I know any of your favorite movies. I might know some of yours. We'll see. Rand's headed the other way, driving against Mahoney.
Oh.
Rands is going to go to the line. She's only shooting 27% from the free throw line. .411 left in the first quarter. First one's no good. I'd say David City fans traveled pretty well here tonight. Scotus trying to get back to the state tournament for the first time since 2018. Heartbreaking loss last year against St. Paul in the sub-state game. Keel with it now. Mahoney for 3.
Oh,
banked it in.
Banks open, baby.
Larkin Mahoney, 32% from the three-point line. She got one to go there. Jotty with it now. Out to Rands, guarded by Van Cannon. Inside to Kuhlman. Handed off to Andel. Picked up by Kuhlman again. She has it now, guarded by Van Cannon. Jotty with it. Great defense there from Joanna Rusher. Yeah, that size is going to play a big factor. The size advantage is very apparent.
Yeah, David City doesn't have much for a post. And I'd say we have 2 true posts, and Mesa Kuhl kind of plays more of a forward power. So, pretty decent size advantage. Great.
Good hustle from Rusher, but it's going to stay with the Scouts. Scotus holding on to a 2-point lead. Jotty with it now. Guarded by Brzezinski.
Oh, charge that. Oh. That was close. Very, very close. Good try by Quinn there.
So it's going to go against the Shamrocks. Before really watching basketball, I didn't realize how big of a deal getting a charge was. As an and one opportunity falls for David City.
Yeah.
So Andel's going to go to the line. And with that, the Super Bowl.
Okay.
Who are you cheering for? What were you thinking, you know?
I was cheering for the Eagles.
Yes, that's what I want to hear.
Just because I'm not a Chiefs guy. It's the offensive board.
Thank you. Great offensive board there from Rusher. Yes, that's exactly what I wanted to hear. Now, Mr. Salyard would beg to differ.
Yeah.
He's a big Chiefs fan. As Andel with it now. This student section is just...
They're loud.
They're loud today. My goodness. Great attendance from them.
Well, get it up.
Mishandled pass inside by Rands. Rusher driving the other way.
2 shots.
A lot of fouls here in the first quarter. So we'll see how the Shamrocks fare in the second quarter, but I was looking over at the stats, and both the guys and girls team kind of struggle in the second quarter. Very interesting.
Yeah, I guess I didn't really notice that, but we're taught to come out fast, come out aggressive, and I guess kind of you hit that second quarter lull. That just happens, kind of.
Great rebound there from Van Cannon. Rusher for 3.
Nice.
Great shot from her. Shamrocks extend the lead to 5. Rands with it now. Over to Andel. Jotty with it. We have a new face in, Sophia Carges. Good points there from a 2-pointer there from Andel. So a couple youngsters on the court right now.
And I think that's because of the lack of Kaylin Dearman right now. They're kind of trying to pick and poke that third guard spot. And now I guess fourth, or third and second, sorry. With Mahoney on the bench right now.
Barons with it. Kuhlman for 3. No good. Rebounded by Van Cannon.
Oh. Good rebound.
2 tough rebounds from her. A lot of emotions flaring in this gym right now. Only first quarter. Libby Brzezinski checks into the game. 1:16 left in the first quarter. Shamrocks up by 3. So back to the Super Bowl. Any commercials that you
I kind of
liked?
thought overall
It was kind of a
they
bad
weren't as
year.
good as they weren't as
just
good as they have been. I
Wasn't,
think
yeah.
my favorite was actually a Bud Light commercial. The girl that's always in the adoption videos, you know, those like the commercials.
Nice finish
move by
there
Haley.
from Haley Steffensmeyer. Now this better be appropriate. We are on
Oh,
air.
it is, yes.
Okay.
Oh, for sure. She does the adoption commercials, and she is always saying how you should adopt a cat and dog. And they put her in like
Good
the middle
finish
of
there
a,
from Rand. Sorry,
yeah,
keep
great
going.
drive. No, and they put her in the middle of a tent in like the Arctic with a fox, and she did an adoption commercial, and then it was pretty funny because they.
That's funny because that was also my favorite.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's insane. Yeah.
Gosh, we're agreeing on everything. Nick and I don't agree on anything, so
Yeah.
it's just funny.
That was the only really funny one, I thought.
Yeah.
High hopes from Doritos, and they didn't really pull through this year.
Mm-hmm.
Jack Harlow in it, but it wasn't my favorite.
Brzezinski with it. Passes it inside to Keel. Back to Brzezinski.
Oh, get her the ball. Let's get a huge seal on her.
Sorry, what was that?
Steffensmeyer had a nice seal there. Didn't find her, but got the foul.
So how was basketball practice? How's the team feeling heading into
Last regular season
sub-district
game.
play? Yep.
We're ready. We're pumped. Excited for tomorrow. And I think we had a great week of practice, and we understand them. We know them. We're ready for them, I think.
You guys have made a lot of progress this year.
Oh, for sure.
So it's been really nice to see. It looks like we're a little behind on the stats, so I
for sure.
apologize. Bowden was supposed to do that, but I guess
Yeah, I
the
kinda
Super
forgot.
Bowl distracted us.
Yeah, my bad. I'll try to get him caught up.
We are going to take a break. Or not. Maybe I'll get confirmation here. Maybe not. Maybe it's our time. We can do whatever we
nice.
want.
Yeah.
Best movie.
Jeez. I'm a big Forrest Gump guy.
Oh my gosh. That's mine. We have not disagreed on anything.
No, I think it's a great movie.
So Nick had a bunch of top 10 movies, and they
Yeah.
were all Star Wars and like Moneyball and stuff. And they're not.
I like Star Wars.
I
just think it's kind of a You gotta kind of have it's like kind of its own click a little bit.
Yeah. I watched the first 10 minutes of it and just had a hard time.
Oh geez, you didn't even give it a shot.
Nope. I did not.
I've watched them all. I think it's a great series, but you got to get into it.
I'm more of a reader.
Dad. Yeah, I know. Yeah. I don't know. I don't really watch movies or read.
You're a reader.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's fun. So, 8 minutes, fresh 8 minutes here. Start of the second quarter. Pretty eventful.
Yeah, 5 fouls for both teams.
A lot of fouls, quite a bit of turnovers. Both teams playing hard. Great steal there from Sophia Carges. Headed the other way.
Traveled. Dang it. That's tough. Coming in that fast.
Sophia Carges, nice play there, but.
And Rocks with the press starting the second quarter here.
They're playing really aggressive. Kuhlman with it now. Over to Andel. Inside.
Nice pocket pick by Emma Brzezinski. Oh.
Brzezinski averaging 2.6 steals per game. Brzezinski with it now. Averaging 7 points per game. Out to Mahoney. Mahoney for three. No good. Rebounded by Rusher.
Stays with Scotus.
It's going to stay with Scotus. Keel will inbound the ball. First quarter, you saw 8 minutes of play so far. What are the Shamrocks doing well?
Like I said at the beginning of the game, size is going to be a huge factor, using it efficiently. And I think we've done that so far. A lot of offensive rebounds. Even Quinn Cannon, one of the shortest players on the team, getting 2, offensive and defense. So that's great to see that. And I think we're using it, the size well on defense as well, keeping it out of the post.
And for David City, I mean, staying in this game, they're playing really scrappy, playing some good defense. Well, we'll see.
They're going to have to really, I think, shoot well.
Kuhlman for three. No good. Rebounded by Carges.
Another short girl.
Out to Emma. To Carges. Back to Brzezinski. Inside to Rusher. Out to Keel. Brzezinski for three. Got it! Emma Brzezinski gets her first three-pointer of the game. Shamrocks up by 6. I have not seen this much involvement from the student section at a game really at any point this season. It's getting pretty loud in here.
Yep. Rowdy Dowdy's at it again.
So I don't know how this might work, but if you want to take a break, we might get another announcer up here at halftime.
Yeah.
If you want to do that.
Me and Jack have made an agreement.
So Jack Faust will be calling the second half of this game with me. We'll have to talk about. Oh, nice pass there. Nice. Joanna Rusher's been having a phenomenal game so far. Shamrocks up by 8.
Came out hot at the second quarter there.
If the student section keeps up this much energy, this might be a 10 out of 10 performance for the Rowdy Dowdies.
Yeah, for sure. They're really in the game.
So, I mean, how was your day?
My day was pretty good. Not a lot of homework today.
I know. We have to do a little bit of reading for physics. I didn't get that done.
Oh, I did get that done. But I got a little calculus, but that's all.
A little true-false
Little
action
true-false
on
action,
the
yep.
calculus, but it was a good day. Just another peaceful day in paradise.
That's right.
If-
Live it up.
Yep, so if you have any kids, they're near entering junior high or high school, take a look at Scotus Central Catholic. It's an amazing place. I think Bowdoin can attest to it.
Yeah, I've had a great 6 years.
So go check it out. Class sizes are small, the teachers are great, the community's awesome, the athletics are good. Steal there from Brzezinski.
Oh, look inside.
Back to Mahoney. Mahoney for three. No good. Rebounded. No. Behrens is going to keep it. Jotty with it now. Now Behrens. She's only a freshman, averaging 9 points per game. This David City team's quite young. Out to Kuhlman. Inside.
Great
No.
block.
Inside to Behrens, but a great block there from Joanna Rusher. Keel with it now. Great pass,
Nice.
great finish.
Using that size, that's going to win us the game.
Shamrocks up by 10 now. Inside to Jotty. Covered by Brzezinski. Now Kuhlman with it, out to Jotty. Down to Behrens. Behrens looking inside, gonna retreat back to the middle. Give to Jotty again. Down to Andel. Turnover, Shamrocks are gonna take possession. 3:55 left in the second quarter. Some new faces check in, Sophia Karges and Libby Brzezinski. Usually, don't they have both Haley and Joanna playing at the same time?
Yeah, they usually do, but I think with David City being smaller, they're able to play a little bit quicker lineup. They kind of lines up with David City for defensive purposes probably, because they really only have one post, like I said earlier, and Mesa's already kind of a power forward, so they're kind of using her more of a post and swapping out Joanna and Haley. Just like that, getting those turnovers, quicker hands, quicker feet. Oh.
Both teams a little bit nervous. Quite a lot of turnovers in this game. The fouls have kind of slowed down this second quarter, though.
Yeah, they've learned. Oh.
Well,
as you said it.
You know, I hate to jinx it, but we were calling the Bergen game, and you guys were down by like 13 with a couple minutes, very few minutes left in the third quarter, and I told Nick on air, I've never called a Scotus loss. And you guys ended up winning, so I'm going to do it again. I've never called a Scotus loss.
Yeah.
We'll see if we can keep that streak alive. But if you're curious about some of the games we're referencing to, they're on the Scotus Central Catholic Media channel on YouTube. I would recommend going to the Bergen game, the boys' Bergen game. It's probably the craziest game.
It was very, very crazy.
So go check that out. I think someone told me they checked it today and it went over 1,000 views. So,
wow.
That's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
Brzezinski for three, no good.
Great
Rebounded
rebound.
by older sister Libby Brzezinski. Now, we were talking in government class this morning when I was doing my notes, and Libby was saying she's not very good at free throws, 28% from the free throw line. So we'll see if she can make at least one here.
Oh, yeah, it was 1-on-1. Didn't know
Oh,
that.
it was a one-on-one. My
Oh,
fault.
they got the ball back. Nice.
State wrestling was today. We'll update you on, I think Scotus sent one. Yeah, Hunter Brunkhorst, only a freshman.
Yep. After some.
Yep, so we're going to take a 30-second timeout. We'll be back.
From the moment you realized you needed ongoing care, to meeting your caregiver and those initial fears turning into new friendships, to the moment you felt more supported than you have in a really long time. We've been here for you. Columbus Community Hospital.
Welcome back to the Dowd Activity Center. I'm your host, Ted Farringer. My partner in the booth tonight is Bodie Netlichka. 2:42 left in the second quarter. The Shamrocks are up by 10 points, 21-11. This is the C1-7 subdistrict final. The tournament started earlier this week. The Shamrocks defeated Aurora on Tuesday, 62-32. David City defeated Columbus Lakeview. So that's how we got here tonight. Great defense there from Joanna Rusher. Brzezinski headed the other way. Nice move from her. Dishes it off to Rusher. Back to Brzezinski, no good. Mandel with it now. Only a freshman, averaging 8.7 points per game, 31% from beyond the arc. Ewert with it. Back to Andel. Now Kuhlman. To Andel, to Rams. To Ewert. Ewert for three. It's good. Only averaging 1.4 points per game, which makes an impact there. Cutting the lead to only 7. Under 90 seconds left in the second quarter.
Stuck in the paint way too long. She had a great seal. It's hard to leave that.
Thank you, Dr. Richardson. Your basketball wisdom is unparalleled.
Let's see what that has to see.
Kuhlman for three. That was a very impactful shot. 2 quick threes there from David City. Great rebound by Kia. He's going to go to the line. To respond here. My goodness, the points behind David City. 2 quick threes, cut lead. 10-point lead to only 4. But Kiel got a very... I'm very confused right now. Maybe Dr. Yedlichka can...
I'm not sure. The only thing I can think of is they called a charge. But I didn't see a charge call, but maybe one of us called it. I'm not sure.
Well, it looks like the ball never lies. Turnover. Shamrocks with it now. Under 45 seconds left. Now Brzezinski with it. Driving inside. Athletic move. He had a perfect vantage point from up here. That was very athletic from the sophomore.
Smart shot from the basket. That much after contact.
Brzezinski averaging 7 points per game. 70% from the free throw. 40.4 seconds left in the second quarter. No good. Did she do that on purpose? We have the size advantage though.
Yeah, but I doubt she was on purpose at this time.
Coleman with it, guarded by Brzezinski. Ewert with it. Foul called on Joanna Rusher.
That one
Sorry.
For the help. Maybe that's better.
You have very little time left on the microphone. Like 20 seconds. Anything you want to say? I mean, obviously appropriate. Oh, yeah. Anything you want? I mean, oh, this is a fun fact. We have 40 6 years ago, and just in the blink of an eye, boom, we're seeing it.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, Bodie, you were awesome. Thank you. Good to get you. Jack Strauss. We will have some stories to tell you going anatomy together. We're dissecting cat legends.
I've smelled too, so.
So we will have some interesting talking points. Well, Bodie, see you later, man.
Thank you.
Bierman Contracting.
From the moment you discovered your family was about to get bigger, to the very first time you heard that tiny heartbeat, to your water breaking, to the moment you held your precious newborn in your arms, we've been here for you. Columbus Community Hospital.
When they see a Pillin truck going down the road, I would hope that they would say, wow, what a great community member, what great people.
Our team is young, our team is passionate, and our team is continuing to grow.
The thing that stood out to me is just how much of a family operation they are, and how much family really means to the company, and how they really make you feel like you're part of the company. But it's been a great opportunity working for Pillin Family Farms.
The Scotus lunch.
Family.
From the moment you realized you needed ongoing care, to meeting your caregiver and those initial fears turning into new friendships, to the moment you felt more supported than you have in a really long time, we've been here for you. Columbus Community Hospital. From the moment you discovered your family was about to get bigger, to the very first time you heard that tiny heartbeat, to your water breaking, to the moment you held your precious newborn in your arms, we've been here for you. Columbus Community Hospital.
Welcome back to the Dowd Activity Center. We got a new guest on.
Thanks for having me today.
Yeah, no problem. So we had Bowden in the first half, and we're going to have Jack Faust for the second half. We're going to have some talking points. First one on the list, the Super Bowl. Who were you cheering for? Who did you like? I mean, I have my opinions, but we'll let you.
Well, I'm a big Packers fan, so I didn't really have a team for this game. If I had to choose, I would probably say the Eagles. But, you know, gotta respect greatness. Patrick Mahomes. Gotta respect greatness. I know you know, Ted.
Yeah, I'm not a big Mahomes fan, so I mean it hurts when you were telling me at school that Chiefs won that Super Bowl, and Mr. Salyer would beg to differ. Big Chiefs fan as well. I was cheering for the Eagles. I thought that the commercials were not very good, but
I'd agree with that.
Any
There are
favorites?
some good ones.
Okay.
That 2D commercial that made it look like it was changing the channel, that was funny.
That's it. During that commercial break, my parents were yelling at me. They're like, why did you channel change? But Bowden and I agreed on pretty much everything. There was a commercial with an adoption thing in a tent in the mountains or something. I forgot who the company was, but it was absolutely hilarious. Okay, so the last time, I usually call the games with Nick, and he gave me a list of the top 10 movies, his top 10 favorite movies. And I know you didn't prepare anything, but if you would have to say, what are your top 5, top 10 favorite movies, what would you throw in there? I mean, what would your number one be?
Just think about this. In no particular order.
Okay, no order.
Just some top movies in mind.
Yeah.
I'd say Shutter Island, Revenge of the Sith, and Star Wars.
Okay, Nick had that
Yeah, that
top
number 1.
5.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that number 1.
Yeah, I don't.
It's a good one.
I don't know Star Wars, so
Very
can't
good.
relate to that.
Best Star Wars movie in my opinion.
Okay, keep going.
Forrest Gump
Okay, yes.
and The Lion King. The Lion King is so good. It's
Now,
like one of the greatest kids movies, the greatest kids movie.
this might be sad,
Great
but
storyline.
I've never seen The Lion King.
Really?
Oh my, people were mad at me last time for not seeing Star Wars, so that might be some fighting words if I've never seen Lion King. I mean, I've seen
Cultured,
Yeah, I know. I admitted I was uncultured last time, so I guess it just continues. But you play post on the guys?
I do.
Yeah. Playoffs, they're coming out. You have your final regular season game against Aquinas on Friday. How are you guys feeling? I mean, you guys took a big lead this year, getting quite a bit more wins than last year. How's the team feeling?
We're feeling good. We're going into subdistrict sports. We don't want to overlook Aquinas, but we're already starting to think about subdistricts a little bit. One seed will have Lakeview again for the 3rd time here, but at home, good stuff.
Yeah, they always seem to play phenomenal against you.
They do well. It's always a good game. Both of them so far this year are good games. And then David City is also in our sub-district. They're 2 seed, I believe.
Okay.
So we might be seeing them.
So, what else we got here? We have we're in anatomy class together. I know that's funny, but 6th period, around noon, 12:10-ish. Jack and I and Tom, another classmate of ours, have to walk into a classroom and then pull out a cat that we've been dissecting the last. It's felt like a month now. I don't know, maybe 2 weeks.
That poor cat. Glad.
We named it too, but the smell, I have to say, it's a unique one.
It's bad.
It's disgusting. So, always got to make sure, folks, wash your hands before you sit down to eat a meal, because you don't want to be sniffing, in our case, a dead cat.
when we go down to lunch right after this tearing apart.
The ball goes to David Senior in the second half on the alternating possession.
We're getting reports that people can't hear us, but I mean, I can hear myself pretty clearly. There is too much background noise. We'll see if we can fix that. That was nice of them to cast it out. Very nice.
Shout out to Trisha.
Calls the number 10, makes a cue. Rangers. Kansas in the second half.
People missed out. Keel driving inside, left-handed layup, no good. Rebounded by Steffensmeyer, good finish from her. Andel with it now. Vincannon guarding her. Now Jotty with it, only a sophomore. Almost stolen there from senior Haley Steffensmeyer. Rands with it. Working against Rusher. Jotty with it. The student section's getting involved, causing some commotion.
The Scouts brought their own student section, but I don't think it compares to the Rowdy Dowdies.
So 5:33 left in the third period. We were talking before, what do you think for the guys team, do you think is your worst quarter? Because I know the answer to this statistically, but I'm just curious of what you think it is personally, if you had to guess.
I'd say we start off bad. Maybe first quarter.
No,
Is that
second
it?
quarter.
Second quarter.
Last time I called this, your guys' points off of turnovers was ridiculous. Nick pointed it out, and then you guys got all these turnovers against Bergen. Completely changed the game. What an insane game that was.
Great win, yeah.
Andel with it now. Over to Jotty. She's averaging 9.1 points per game, rebounded by Brzezinski. Out to Keel, inside to Rusher. Rusher pivots. Nice two-pointer there. Now, end of the first half, we had just Rusher in, and now we have both Steffensmeyer and Rusher in. So I don't know, is this a formation change, or as Mahoney gets a steal and a nice finish for her, extends the lead to 10. I don't know, what were you seeing from the student section?
I'm thinking that's causing problems for their zone. That might be why they switched out of it earlier in the game, but having both Steffensmeyer and Rusher down there at the same time, it's hard to guard both of them.
Rusher having an outstanding game. At halftime, she had 10 points, but I apologize. We've been doing pretty bad in the stats department, so if you're tuning in to watch someone in particular, we do not know how many points they have, so that may be an issue. Alex Ferguson hyping up the student section. Kind of a goat, senior goat. Yeah.
Good roller coaster right
Nice.
there.
Nice job, Alex. Well, this is probably one of the very few times you're going to have a microphone, you're going to be talking with people listening. So, I mean, if anything comes up you want to say, just about anything, obviously it has to be appropriate.
Of course.
But, I mean, go ahead. Just say whatever you feel. We were just talking, Bowden and I were talking, shot there from Kuhlman, that we only have 44 days left of senior year and we graduate. Now, I saw this study, three-pointer there from Mahoney, where, almost a great rebound there from Rusher, that this guy was arguing that in the last 30 days, nice three-pointer there from Kuhlman, my impact player for the game. Coach Ritter really commented on locking her down. She's their best player for the Scouts, but this guy was arguing that the last 30 days of senior year, all friend groups dissolve and everyone just becomes one big happy family for 30 days. So I'll be curious he had evidence to back it up and stuff. So I'll be curious to see what's going to happen in the last 30 days.
Who said that? I think I've seen it somewhere. Is
Yeah.
there a podcast or something?
There's always podcasts.
Always.
Podcasts they're great. I love podcasts.
Where'd you see that on?
I don't know, maybe Joe Rogan.
Of course.
We were
Always a reliable source, Joe
We're
Rogan.
sitting in anatomy class. This is like the second week of school, and I was listening to a Joe Rogan podcast the week before, and one of the guests, I forget who the guest was, said that 80% of the bones in your body are below your ankles. And I was dumb enough to repeat that stat in anatomy class when we were learning about bones. It turns out 20% of your bones are below your ankles. The guy just mixed up the stat. So I guess it happens. Three-pointer there from Carges. No good. Rebounded by Brzezinski. Driving inside. Foul. She's going to go to the line. Emma Brzezinski, 70% from the free throw line.
Shamrocks are scoring a lot of points off of offensive boards, partly because of that zone. You don't know who to box out every time. It could be a different girl each time.
What do you prefer in a basketball game? You like playing the 1-3-1 zone, or do you like playing the man, not man coverage. This is not football, but I mean, yeah.
You could call it coverage. I like the 1-3-1. I like getting turnovers, runouts for buckets, but the man is more like subtle. If you got like bigger, better players and you can outman them, then that's the way to go. But it's always fun playing 1-3-1. I find it more fun to play.
Nice block there from Mahoney. Jump ball, alternating possessions, going to go with the Shamrocks. So great hustle and tenacity there to get the turnover. Mahoney with it now. To Brzezinski, out to Carges. Back to Brzezinski. Driving past Rands. Floater is good. Shamrocks up by 9. It seems like the Shamrocks are getting some really nice scoring runs, and then David City kind of squeaks back into within 7 or 8 points with some quick threes. That's been kind of a pattern throughout this game. But
The press is working very well right now. They're getting them to speed up and force some turnovers.
so Scotus is going to take a timeout. And I guess, what else you got? I mean,
Just
nothing.
opinions on anything? I don't know.
Are we just going to hang out in silence with our viewers, just sit in peace and watch the game?
We can always go back to Super Bowl talk. I know you have some bold opinions on.
No, I don't want to talk about it. I really wanted the Eagles to win. As Coach T doing a little, I love Coach T, but getting with the student section there, that's funny. But yeah, I was cheering for the Eagles. I love Jalen Hurts. I think he's awesome. And I thought the holding call was a little soft. Actually,
A little bit touchy, but you can argue that a lot of calls earlier in the game went Eagles' way.
Great pass there from Rusher.
Everyone likes to look at the last call, but there's a lot of things earlier in the game that could have made a big difference.
Yeah, but, I mean, come on. It's a Super Bowl. I want to watch a good game. It would have been cool if they would have Chiefs would have kicked the field goal and then, the Eagles could drive down the field. Like, just watch, making the game more entertaining. A lot of turnovers, quite a bit of fouls this period. I think down the stretch, the Shamrocks are going to. Oh, that's
a little bit too aggressive from Emma Brzezinski there. She's been applying a lot of pressure, forcing turnovers, but a little bit too aggressive there.
So 1:56 left in the third period. We have another crew that does basketball games, Jackson Hang, Sam Ulmer. I have reports that they single-handedly brought the subscriber count up. So maybe we take their strategy, subscribe. We'll say it every minute.
Subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. Don't want to miss out on a big game.
The girls' team's been working really hard to get to state. Nice three-pointer there from Emma Brzezinski. We'll see if they win this game, that's a big if, but if they do, they're going to be on the road for sure. I talked to Mr. Ritter about that. But they don't know where yet. There was talks of maybe a Gothenburg, Malcolm. Malcolm's up by 7 right now against Lincoln Christian. Lincoln Christian beat the Shamrocks twice this year. It's probably an upset, maybe an upset, we'll see. We'll see if Malcolm can hold on for the victory. It's only in the second quarter. Swat there from Joanna Rusher. Yeah, the storyline of this game is just the size advantage of the Shamrocks is just overpowering, and they're playing more aggressive defensively.
Yeah, it's been a big problem for the Scouts, especially on offensive rebounds for the Shamrocks.
The two student sections are beefing now. David City, they have some representation. They traveled well, their fans did. But the student section is vastly outnumbered compared to the Shamrock section.
They didn't even respond to the "We Got Spirit" chant.
That's the end of the third quarter. And we'll see if we can take a commercial break. Maybe not. Maybe we just keep rolling. This is kind of a free-flowing
I'm having fun, Ted.
broadcast. Yeah, it's fun that we get different people on. You know, just calling all the football games and stuff. Yeah, talking about the football season. You played all 4 years. Favorite game, favorite moment?
That's a tough one. I know for sure DC West was really fun this year, homecoming game.
Oh yeah, Mr. Game-winning interception, Mr.
Yeah.
Homecoming King.
It was a lot of fun.
You know,
There's been quite a few fun ones.
I got beat by you for the Homecoming King, but I think it was rigged.
Really?
Yeah. I got, according to reports, I got second place only
Rigged election.
by 2 votes. 2 votes. No, I don't know what it was. No, it's well deserved. I mean, it's not like I really wanted to win it, but it would have been cool. I did get a photo of just me with the crown, so I guess joke's on you.
I got one of those too, Ted.
Okay, so this is a funny story about this chant, but every time we have quizzes or tests in Mr. Salyard's class, we chant that beat before the exams, just to get us hyped up, you know.
Of course. You can't take a calculus test
No,
without
you
being
can't.
hyped up, ready to go. That's a rookie mistake.
What'd you think of Monday's test?
I think I did well.
I think I did fine. I mean, B, A to B, you know, nothing catastrophic, but it was harder than I thought. You know, the first 2 quizzes were a little bit easier, but yeah, I guess that's just calculus for you. Joanna Rusher goes to the line, 68% from the free throw line. First one's no good. Andell checks into the game. Malcolm's up by 11, 29-18. Under a minute left in the second period. We'll keep some score updates on other games around the state for Class C1. Andell with it now. Over to Kuhlman, guarded by Rusher. Shamrocks are going to win possession. I don't know exactly what happened there. I didn't really see. Maybe Mr. Basketball could fill me in. No?
I didn't see it that well. It was kind of behind the student section, part of it. What do you think of the theme here today? Rainbow?
It's a nice theme. I think that people aren't standing in the right spots, so it's just like a whole mess of colors.
It's a very botched rainbow. There's also not very many juniors wearing orange. Every class has their own color to wear, so it kind of just goes from red to yellow.
One kid's wearing camo. I don't know how that fits in.
There's blue in the second row. That does not add up.
7:09 left in the final period. You guys were playing Bergen, as I was telling Bowden in the first half, and I told Nick I've never called a Scotus basketball loss, and you guys ended up winning, so I think it's good luck. And I mean, let's keep the streak alive. It's going to get up to 5.
Let's keep it going.
Unfortunately.
Make sure you're at our sub-district games.
Oh yeah, you guys. When is that? You know, tell people, tell the world.
Tuesday we play Lakeview, and then I'm assuming Thursday would be the final.
So you guys have had kind of a long break.
Yeah, we haven't had any games this week. We play tomorrow, so we've been getting some good practices in.
6:34 left in the final period. I was thinking about lunch today when Bryce kicked your butt in trivia for the chicken poppers, or the chicken popcorn.
I got a couple right.
What? What did you get right?
How to spell Tom's last name?
Oh, yeah. The funny thing, we play trivia at lunch. This is the same anatomy class, and my answers, you have to answer the way I want them to, but some of the answers are a little bit questionable.
Or just blatantly incorrect.
Okay, but it's my game, so I get to choose what the answers are, you know?
Ted was supposed to give me food. The question was,
oh, yeah.
The question was, what state has the most miles of river? And I said Alaska, just thinking it's the biggest state, likely has the most miles of river.
It's Nebraska.
Ted says Nebraska.
Look it
then we
up.
go back to class. I look it up, and it's Alaska.
No,
He still owes me a cookie.
No, that's not. It didn't say definitively if it was Alaska. It just, both of them were listed. So in my defense, I don't owe you any cookie.
He owes me a cookie.
Okay. I'm not. I will give you a cookie if you will admit that Patrick Mahomes is average.
That is just a lie. Patrick Mahomes is not average. He has an insane start to his career.
Heel with it now, out to Brzezinski. Brzezinski for 3. It's no good. Rebounded there from Giotti. 4:45 left in the final quarter of this game. The Shamrocks with a 14-point lead. Timeout called. By the Scouts. Okay, I mean, this is your time. You probably will never do this again, so.
Maybe I will.
I'm trying to think of a
Ted, where's your favorite place to eat in Columbus?
Okay, yeah, we just need to argue like that.
Or
one.
we can be more specific, like favorite pizza place.
Godfather's.
I think Godfather's is overrated. I know that's unpopular. Probably can't say that in the halls of Scotus with all the Godfather's
It's Godfather's.
workers.
Don't even insult it.
It's just not. It's not amazing.
Okay, then what's your thing?
I think there's multiple places better than God.
What?
I think Domino's and Little Caesars are both better.
No. But I will respect your opinion.
Thanks, Ted.
How about that?
Appreciate it.
So 4:37. What do you want to see from the Shamrocks here so they can advance to the sub-state game or the district final?
They just got to play smart here. Just value the basketball. Don't turn it over.
Maybe play a little keep away.
A little bit. They still have over 4 minutes, so you still got to look to score.
I always thought, though, if there's no shot clock, what's stopping somebody from just literally passing it for 4 minutes? Is that a thing?
I mean, you can. It's allowed.
That,
by that time, they'll probably get up and foul or allow some pressure, but there's really nothing stopping you.
I have not seen senior leadership with this student section like Alex Ferguson's doing over here. So now basketball's coming. I mean, the season's ending really. It's going to end in like March, and then you're on to baseball. Like, you know, what are some aspirations there? You guys going to be good this year? You know, give a little preview.
I don't know a whole lot. Last year, or 2 years ago, we went to state. We had a really good graduating class.
Oh, great steal there from Brzezinski. Headed the other way. Nice finish from her.
Great
Extends
steal
the lead to 15. Trying to do mental math. It can be tough.
Yeah, but back to what I was saying.
Okay.
2 years ago, went to state. We lost. We didn't win any games at state, but, you know, at least we got there. Last year, it was pretty average season. This year, looking to improve on that. But I don't know. I haven't really looked into our schedule or anything yet. I'm kind of just focused on basketball for now.
Yeah, tune in next week. Sub-districts for the guys. I guess the situation's similar to the girls. If you lose in sub-districts, I think they call it, the season's over.
Yep, it's the same way. Some teams get a wild card. I believe they still do that, but
If they're higher up in the
yeah,
power polls.
not us. Likely not us. But we can win our sub-district. We're 1 seed, so. There's other good teams, though. Can't just walk by.
Also in for the Scouts, number 15, Trinity Ross.
New face for the Scouts. Trinity Boss checks into the game, sophomore. 5'8", rebounded there from Barons.
So, Ted, I want to know, who do you think has the best shoes on the court right now?
Oh, this is what my sister did with the football games. We always did. Who had the better uniforms? The only team that beat you was Pierce. I will tell you that, out of all your home games. Best shoes on the court. I will have to go with I'm torn between Larkin's and Joanna's.
Pretty similar. I would say of the two, I like Larkin's better.
Yeah, I think I'll have to go with Larkin's.
I
as
do
well.
like Steffensmeyer's as well.
So, I mean, what's a popular brand? You guys wearing on the guys' team is Nike, Adidas, and
A lot of Nike, I'd say. If you look towards the bench, I like Sierra Kravig's shoes. She's got some really nice
are
ones.
they themed?
They're just like green and pink and yellow.
I think a couple years ago, someone had some themed ones, like SpongeBob or something.
Yep, I've seen the SpongeBob and the Patricks. Mesa Keel's older sister, Ava, used to have SpongeBob and
Okay.
Patrick's. She'd do one of each.
Okay. Did you get your English homework done?
I think so.
There is no homework.
Oh.
It was a joke.
Made me nervous there.
All we have to do is calculus. We're learning about integrals. It's the very important part of calculus. It was a good day today. Had a good time.
So what do you think Beowulf so far?
I like it. It's not bad. I mean, it's kind of hard to read at times, but for being written in the 600 AD, it's really not too bad of a story.
It's not terrible.
I mean,
not my favorite thing we've ever read, but
yeah, but the time it was written in, you got to give them props.
yeah,
I mean,
we've
that's-
definitely read worse stuff.
Yeah, that's pretty.
It's
pretty
at least got
impressive.
action, so it's interesting. What's the worst book you think we've read in English?
I'm gonna have to go with the Mango Street one.
It's a pretty common answer.
What's it called?
House on Mango Street.
It's not that the story's bad. It's just that it's kind of a journal style.
It's just all over
just,
the
yeah,
place.
it's thrown a lot of journals.
For me, I did not like the Scarlet Letter.
3-pointer there from Mesa Keel. Shamrocks up 50-32. Under 2 minutes left in the game. Sorry, keep going.
I said I was not a big fan of the Scarlet Letter.
I didn't think The Great Gatsby was that good of a book.
I liked it. I thought it was interesting. It was kind of weird, but good. The Scarlet Letter, I just feel like nothing really happened. You'd read a whole chapter, and it'd be like nothing really happened. It was just words. Too many words for what the author was trying to get across.
Did you lift? Did you get in the lift this morning?
I did not.
Oh, no.
Coach Van Cannon says 1 lift this week. We got to be prime fitness for
Only
Friday.
1 lift?
Yep. He wants our bodies to recover.
Okay. Do you guys do a lot of cardio at practice? A lot of running, or is it at this point in the season you guys are already in shape? It's just kind of maintaining.
Well, there's running while we play, so it's pretty much maintaining. We don't do a lot of sprints anymore. That's more early in the season to get in shape.
So I want to know, I don't know if the comment section's open. It is. Oh! Carter Philippi.
Shout out to Carter Philippi.
Just put something in the chat. He's also a part of the calculus group.
Surprised he's not with the Rowdy Dowdies today.
Yeah. Yeah, Carter.
Big part of the Rowdy Dowdies, Carter
Get your
Philippi.
homework done. Study up for tomorrow. It's a big day. It's a big day in calculus class. Who's another? Derek Lom also commented. So thank you for that. But I want to know if you've listened to Jackson Hang and Sam Ulmer, and then you've listened to me at quite a few times, who do you prefer? Who do you like better, you know?
Or even you could say if you've only watched this game,
yeah,
did you like me or Bowden better?
Yeah, or just even this game, who do you like better? I'd say you're more knowledgeable about the game, but
Appreciate it, Ted.
Bowden was good. Thank you. Yes. Well, thank you, Tate Van Cannon, for acknowledging our superiority over the other announcing crew. We really appreciate it. Under 20 seconds left in the game. Jack, you have about 14 seconds left. Anything you want to say? I don't know. Senior year is coming to an end. You're going to be graduating soon.
I don't really have anything, Ted. Sorry.
Well, that's cool.
We got a fresh new set of people. Any nicer shoes you see out there?
Oh.
See, I said I really like Sierra Kravitz because I actually have those same shoes.
Oh, my. Oh, yeah, you do have those shoes.
You didn't even notice.
I didn't even, well, yeah, whatever. Well, thanks for tuning in. It was a pleasure and a privilege to announce this game tonight. I'll be back next week to call the guys' game. It's going to be the rematch of the Century with Lakeview on Tuesday.
Oh, yeah.
So, thanks.